matter of fact, I would warn you to even stay away from people that you even suspect is jealous of you, right? And that's not your problem, right? That is not your issue, right? You did the work to get your peace. You did the work to get your joy, right? You put in the prayers and you put in the, hey, they are jealous of you. And you're probably thinking, jealous of me for what? I'm just living my life and, enjoying my, if you're married, enjoying your husband. If you're single, enjoying my singleness and traveling and just enjoying my peace. Or, listen, I'm just living my life. I'm just enjoying my joy and my peace that God has given me, right? But listen, there are people that are extremely jealous of people that way, right? They do not like to see people happy, right? They don't like to celebrate with people. They're jealous of the fact that you walk around all day with peace on your face. Okay, people don't like that. People don't like people who are filled with joy and, which is so ridiculous, right? Because when you think about it, you don't know their journey, right? You don't know their story. You don't know the price that they paid to get that smile on their face or to get that joy in their heart. You don't know their story, right? So you have to be very careful when you are around people that are jealous of you, right? The Bible says that jealousy is as cruel as the grave. You have to be very cautious. As a matter of fact, I would warn you to even stay away from people that you even suspect is jealous of you, right? Because they are dangerous, right? You have to watch out for people that way. And that may be family or that may be friends or I don't care who it is, okay? But tread lightly around people that you know that are jealous of you. And you may say, listen, but jealous for what? I'm still struggling and, I have a part-time job and, it's not full-time yet. And listen, people will be jealous because you even have a part-time job, okay? Listen, some people don't want you to have nothing, all right? And they're jealous maybe because you have a new car and you're thinking, well, gosh, I saved for that car. God blessed me with that car. Well, they are jealous because God even blessed you, right? People could be jealous because you are literally sitting at home, okay, in maybe your apartment or maybe your house, and because you're sitting there and you have joy in your heart and peace. People are jealous of it. People get jealous of people that have peace and people who have happiness. But what's so crazy is that God can do the same thing for them, right? But listen, that's not your problem, right? That is not your issue, right? You did the work to get your peace. You did the work to get your joy, right? You put in the prayers and you put in the time with the Lord and you earn your peace and you earn your joy. So walk in that, okay? But be careful, right? Be cautious of people who are jealous of you, right? Because it can be a very uneasy situation that you could put yourself in, right? Because jealous people are dangerous, right? Jealous people do not want to see you happy, right? Jealous people don't want to see you striving and doing well and successful. And I'm not talking about financially successful. I'm talking about maybe successful in terms of who you are, right? Being comfortable in your own skin. Some people don't like that you have confidence and that you are self-assured and people are jealous. I'm telling you, you have to be extremely careful about that. And if you suspect anyone that's jealous of you, that is around you, that's in your circle, I don't care who it is, be careful of those people, right? Watch those people, okay? Don't seek out them for advice. Don't seek them out for approval, right? Because they don't mean you any good because they are jealous. They are envious, right? They want the life that you have and you're probably thinking, what life do I have? I'm just, going to work every day and, taking care of my children and, I'm just in college or, I just, doing things, maybe donating my time to people. People are jealous, right? Because remember, misery loves company, right? So you have to be careful, be very cautious when you are around people that you know is jealous. And I warn you again, I would not even have a relationship with people that you know is jealous of you. Okay, you have to be careful with that. I know you're thinking, maybe it's a family member, maybe certain situations you cannot avoid the people that are jealous of you, but I would keep an eye out. You have to be careful when you are around people that are jealous, okay? So listen, you continue to be who you are, right? Continue to shine and have that peace and joy all over your face and enjoy life. So if they jealous, that's their problem. That's not your problem, okay? Anyway, God bless you. Remember, do not ever give up before the miracle happens. God bless. Bye.